Engine Daily, I really want to talk about forecasting and analytics. Here in the UK today, it's just approaching the start of the summer, nice bright sunny day, but not every business has got a bright future. Not because of its potential, but mainly because people, especially the entrepreneurs running them, don't have an handle on the key numbers. Now, this is not another boring finance one, it's a real quick one, and what I want to ask you to think about, leave us a comment below, is are you stronger at forecasting, so predicting the future, or are you stronger at analysing what's already happened? The traditional, analytics is accounts. We always prepare management accounts, and then we end up looking back and saying, how did we do? So that's a typical one, but it's a lot wider than that. And for the businesses, especially you guys there with investment out there, you're going to be forecasting in advance. You're going to have budget allocations and specific line items. So what I want you to do for today is have a look at each key 5 areas of your business and try and assess what you're doing from a forecasting perspective and what you're doing from an analytics perspective. So to give you a couple of quick tips, if you're sat there in finance, then naturally you can forecast your budgets either by product or by channel or depot or international or UK or whatever that might be. So you can forecast that out. What do we think we're going to do? That could be weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually, biannually, etc. And then the analytics side of that is, keeping on top of it. Don't get a month end and wait. Every 10 days, we're working decades here. Every 10 days you should be looking at it. Some people say, hey Mike, I've got my handle on my P&L daily. And if you're at that level, fantastic. But if you're not, have a look at it, see where you're at, keep on track of it, and then make corrective actions. If you move forward into operations, it might be systems, it might be customer service, it might be manufacturing. What are you forecasting? What are your sales lines saying to say how much production that you need to do? Or what is your systems, your recruitment? How many people will we need if our production goes to a certain level? And then monetize that, and once that's invested, then you can start to look at analysing that through, how are people doing? How are the machinery doing? How is the investment that we make to get that increased production? The people side is dead straightforward. Again, I like to put tripwires in forecast to say if we reach this level of production, then I'm going to need to recruit these 2 customer service reps, or this accountant, or this account manager, or whatever it would be. And then I think it's a session in its own is looking at people and monitoring their performance and getting the best out of them by having the right culture. Marketing, dead straightforward, forecasting the type of leads that we're going to need at the top of the funnel all the way down through to conversion, and then looking at that against your sales forecast. How did we do? What did we convert? Did we get enough marketing qualified leads? Sales, again, might just be quotas for your sales pipeline. How many calls do my people need to make, or how many account management calls do they need to take? How many cross sells? How many visits? How many seminars? How many networking meetings should my team be doing to reach quota? How much social listening should they do? And then again, monitoring that through a pipeline. From initial inquiry through to marketing qualified, sales qualified, through to quotes that you give in and closes. So when you look at those areas, in all parts of your business, you've got the forecasting element and you've got the analytics element. So what I'd like to do is just leave me a comment below. Let me know, score yourself out of 10, 5, 3, whatever you want to do, just let me know. Are you stronger at analytics after the event? Are you stronger at forecasting? Or are you just getting started? And if so, what's your biggest single most question you've got about forecasting and analytics, so you can start to move forward and start getting a firm grip of your numbers? So as always, to continue growth engine development, get in the game, go to the hustle, and we'll catch up with you on another Growth Engine Daily.